Okay. This is a balun. This is a switchable balun. It's got a switch that allows you to make it into a 4-to-1 balun. This is the 50 ohm side. This is the balance line for twin lead or 450 ohm or dummy load or something. This will take this is a 4-to-1 balun in this position. In this position, it's a 1-to-1 balun. Okay. In a 4-to-1 balun, you would expect to transform a resistance of 200 ohms down to 50 ohms. In the 1-to-1, it'll provide some isolation. Okay. And make it from unbalanced to balanced. Well, is this thing any good? Wait a minute now. MFJ's got to be good, but this one, is it really any good? Okay. Well, let's check it. I got one of these things that will allow me to connect it directly into the coax connector. So I'm just going to plug it into there. I'm going to see what the resistance read and over what frequency it's going to read. Okay, so you can get some idea of what frequency range you can use this thing in. Okay, so I'm just going to plug it in here. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing. Okay, you can see that pretty good. Okay, I'll just start at a low frequency, 1.8, 160 meters or so below that. Notice the SWR. Is that pretty good? And you can also read the magnitude of the impedance, 50 ohms. You can read the resistance up here, 50 ohms. And if you look at the reactance is real low. It's only 2 ohms. I mean, it's almost perfect at that frequency. All right, so let's just sweep this frequency up and watch the SWR. I'll switch it back. I'm going to do some big changes. I'm going to switch this band switch over here. It's at the lowest band. I'm going to switch it up. Still pretty good at 80, 75 meters. Switch it up some more. 10 megahertz almost. Still good. 25. I mean, it's covering most of the HF band. Let's move it up. It's still pretty good. And you can see the reactance is pretty low. Can you see that? It's near 0. That's near 50 ohms. And you can see the SWR is low. Okay, so you go up to 6 meters and the thing still is pretty good. Up to 70 megahertz, that's pretty good little balun. That's pretty wide range for a balun. Let's see, 63 megahertz, 65. It's starting to climb now. Up close to 100 megahertz, it's starting to climb. I'd say that's pretty good balun to go over that wide frequency range. Yeah. Let's check the 50 ohm one. I'm going to take that 200 ohm resistor off of there. And I'm going to put the 50 ohm resistor. Now you use this to go from unbalanced to balanced, or you can use it to isolate. Keep RF from coming back in. Whoops, guess I ought to switch to switch. Pretty good at 160 meters. 80 meters, pretty good. 10 megahertz, still doing pretty good. Starting to climb on 10 meters now, but still not bad. It's less than 1 to 1. Starting to climb above 10 meters. So the 1 to 1's not as good. Looks like it's not all that good on 6 meters. Anyway, this is a way that you can use this thing to check balance.